Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. How's everybody tonight? Well, I thought, since I'm not going to be on tomorrow, I will be on Thursday, hopefully Thursday night. If not, it'll be Friday night. My husband and I are on a little getaway tomorrow. So we're going to be able to spend some time in Choctaw. Hey Debbie, how are you? So I thought we'll do something really simple and easy tonight. We're going to make one caramel apple, and then we're going to make a witch's apple. Hey Stephanie. So we're going to just do the two, a witch apple and a caramel apple. I mean, you could do whatever you want to do. I've got some cute ones I'll show you I've done in the past. But I've just thought this would be simple and easy because my house is in disarray. I went through all my craft stuff to sell it. And my supplies, I gotta move stuff out. I'm in like too much stuff in my house. Okay, so what you need is a nice apple. Now, these are harder apples. Now, you can buy the apples from Dollar Tree. Paint them red, but you have to use gloss paint. And make sure when you're using paint, use Mod Podge when you're doing it. Mod Podge it, throw the Mod Podge in with the paint, because then you have a better adherence to it. So, like, okay, this is the witch's apple. Just so you know, I went ahead and painted it black. Now, you don't have to worry about getting paint on top because you've got something covering that, okay? So you can use these. Now, you can see the difference in the apple, your standard, and then just a regular apple, but it'll work either way. So if you want, you can paint this thing really, really, hi Shyla, you can paint this really, really red if you want. So, to start this off, I poked a hole already in here. Now, I took a scissors and just stuck a hole in here. These are hard. Now, I bought these at an antique store, and I'm down to my last two. So, I need to find more, but I just can't seem to find it. So, stuff this with some hot glue and get that, find your hole, get it in there. It's really hard. These are very hard apples, and these I think are the best to work with because they're big. How are you doing, Shyla? Stephanie, you doing good? And Debbie, you doing good? So let me try to dry this a little bit because it needs to dry really good, or it'll come undone and you'll be fighting it. And this will have a sleeve over it, so a straw will go over the top of this. So I thought one normal and one crazy for Halloween. You gotta have both, you know? You just don't want it moving. You want it dried. So get it nice and hard in there. Hey Judy, how are you? Make sure it's really dry and nice and stiff so that you can hold this when you're doing your rolling of your paint and your nuts. When you're rolling your nuts. Hey, Daisy Handmade. What's your first name and welcome? Starting to get there nice and dry. You want it nice and dry because I played with these before, and if this thing isn't really dry and you're working with the paint, if this were to slip off, you just kind of ruin it. Okay, so now it's glued in there. So now you see it's really huge. That's not what you want. First of all, I need to find out from you guys, which one would be good for a caramel apple? Hey Joanne, hey Sheila, just a caramel apple. First one to say. Now, black and white are gonna be for my crazies. So one of these blacks can be used because one's gonna be used for my crazy pumpkin. Not pumpkin, apple, what am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. So which one would you think would go with a, hey Cindy, which one do you think would be good for just the dots? Go with the dots? We're gonna go with the dots. So slip this on. Now these dowels are the perfect dowels for straws. There's 16 pieces and these are at Walmart, 12-inch. Hey Megan, how are you? So that's what you want. Okay, so now once you put your sleeve on, you kind of know where you need to be. So take a marker or a pencil, or you can just cut it. You can do this, and then just snip it. Now, I try to, oh, the cat's here. I like to make sure there's no rough edges on the end. So when you slip this on, which you'll add a little glue to it, That'll be perfect. It's perfect. Oh, this one isn't. I guess I can't see anymore. So go ahead and cut it. And you can just cut it. You can sand the top of this. I had to go out in the garage to go find my sander. So now you have it, so it's level. Okay, you can make it as tall as you want or as short as you want, okay? Remove this now, because this will be the last thing we deal with before we gotta do the main thing. Okay, now I've got my caramel in here, and this caramel is called Apple Barrel Classic Caramel. It's a really good color. Whoa, my octaves, I think I'm going through puberty here. So throw in some Mod Podge. You need that Mod Podge to adhere. So now you have your caramel. Now you can go whatever caramel color you like. You don't have to do just caramel. You can get creative. So let me put that in that water. So I found for the years of doing this, get all your paint down here. Is Lindsay on here? Did I miss Lindsay? Hey Lindsay, I missed you, sorry. So you want it down at the bottom, get your paint. This is important, and this is a big apple, so, and this is the closest to a good bowl I found. So you're gonna stick it in and you're gonna roll it. Just roll it. Don't worry about perfection because we just want a nice coat. Now, apples aren't perfect when you even put the stuff on. Look at that little spot. I wanna cover that little spot. A little bit more. Get a good coat, just like you would do when you do caramel apples. Let it drip a little bit. You want a lot of the excess off. This is a lot of fun. Wait till you see all the ones I've done in the past. And I've given away quite a few. And I had to dig them out of the box and fluff them up a little bit so you guys could see them. So I've got a Dollar Tree. I'm hoping it's going to work when I use my... You just want to get as much of this excess off. Shake your groove thing here. This is always a lot of fun. This is a great thing to do with kids too. And especially the Halloween one, the witch's apple. Those are fun to make. Okay, just got a little bit more to go. Just try to get as much of this excess off. And you could put the rest of this back in a bottle and reuse it, okay? Just shake it off. Because too much, it'll just be dripping everywhere. I'm almost there. Got these little drippers. Okay. Almost done. Now you don't want to take a brush to it because then you'll have brush strokes. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Now, that's all we need to do with this. Just gotta find a spot to do that. Okay, so it will drip. Again, take your bowl and your nuts, and we're gonna roll it in here. Now, I'm probably gonna need more nuts. Actually, you know what? Let me just throw these all in. And now these nuts are this package, and it comes out at Christmas time, so you can find it at Hobby Lobby. And these are the best nuts you're gonna find. So now, this has other stuff in it. It's got a cinnamon. So again, turn it on an angle. Hi Lana, how are you? So we're gonna go ahead, hey Joanne, we're gonna go ahead and roll. Just keep rolling. Now you don't have to get it 100% coverage. Just get it as much as you can. Now what I like about it, it's kind of got lots of stuff in it. So you can either do the nuts or you can just pick out all the other stuff. But I think it looks good with everything. Now we will have to let this baby sit when we're done. It's got to sit for a little bit to dry. Gotta try keep pounding it in there. Does not do my hand any good. Keep doing it. Now, you're going to have bare spaces. You can always get a little Mod Podge and put a little bit more on and stick it in those spots. Okay. So you're going to find some spots that may be a little bare, but don't worry about it. It's a caramel apple. It's got nuts on it. Now, if you want to, if you're like to do a little, hey Sherry, hey Melanie, if you want to go crazy, go ahead and bring some more in and fill it up. Trying to make sure I catch everybody. So, okay, this has to sit now. You can go back in here if you can try to get a few more in. Whatever you want to do, whatever is easiest for you. They do fall off. I gotta go buy some more. I know they have them at Hobby Lobby, and it's always by the candle section, by the scents. Okay, it's gotta sit now. My nuts have to sit for a little bit, you guys. So let's move this out of the way. Now, the next one is the fun one. That's gotta dry before we can touch it. I may have to hit the dryer on that one. Okay. Now, we're gonna take, the next one is the fun one. Where'd my black apple go? There it is. I already started this one because it was this apple is Dollar Tree. You still can use it, so don't worry about it. You can still use this. You can paint it black. You can paint it red. Use gloss paint only with Mod Podge. These work just as well, and these are actually easier to poke a hole through than the big hard red apples. So this one I've already painted it. Okay, this one I did it a little differently. Now you have a choice between what kind of drip is going to go down the apple. We either do the lime or the purple, or we try to do two colors. We are literally going to drip on this apple. What do you guys think? I could drip two colors, or I could just drip one color. Sorry, I gotta. What do you guys think? Do I do both colors, or do I just do one color? Do we do a purple or a limey? Oh, my shoulder hurts. Oh. Purple? Got it. It's actually one of my favorite colors. Two colors? Let's go for it. You know, I've never done, hey Kurt, two colors? Okay, so let's do two. Now, these bottles are excellent because these, and also keep them in a container like this. So when you're doing this, you don't get any tooting noises. And then you get a better coverage. These have the Mod Podge in already. I've had these for probably 6 years in this bottle. I'm sure it'll still work, but we will find out. And always try a little at a time. There. Get any pookie on the top there. All I do is I drip. What do you know about the nuts? Oh, I've got all kinds of nuts over here. I gotta get some more nuts. I'm low and down because I want to make breads next week. Okay, so the best thing to do is don't go crazy, because let me show you. This is the first time I ever did it. And my little guy, even though it's cute, he got a lot of spewage. Oh, hopefully he sees you, Sherry. Sherry's talking to you, Kurt. So now, the best thing to do is just let it go. Let it go. Let's see if my eyes can handle this though. So you got to let it drip. Just let it naturally drip. Now this is going to be a little thicker than what I've had before in the past. And I try to do it where my stuff doesn't drip too much, because if it drips too much, then, oh, we have a little leaker here. We don't want that leaker. Hold on. Okay. Hate when you get a leaker on here. Hold on. What's nice is you can go in there and clean it up. I hate when, because that's what I said, it's old paint, but I still use it. It still works. So you can see how it looks. I'm not sharing nuts right now, guys. We'll nut share in a few minutes. Take your time. If you go too much, the drips will be too too much, I think. Okay, so we got that. Okay, now these will probably drip because I'm noticing spewage. You like that word, spewage? Okay, so, ooh, I missed a little one on that. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do the other color. Now, I need to get my purple on. Need to get the purple on. That should stop a lot of the. So you got to do it in shifts. That can stop a lot of the leakage. You have to go get them the pins. You kicked yourself out. What? Hi, Teresa. So let me move this off to the side a second. Put this back in here. Now, yeah, I've never done it with the two colors, but I have always wanted to try it. And because it's got purple, we're going to put that away and get another sheet of paper. I have to catch up with you guys. Hi, Cherokee Cheyenne. How are you? Let's see. I want to make sure I got everybody. I got fake nuts. I got my fake nuts here, baby. Okay. So now, you see how it stopped a lot of that? So now what I want to do is I'm going to try to gently eliminate some of this. Just get a little of this out of here. When you're working with this stuff, it's messy. Take your time. Just try to get as much of the purple off the paint. I can't see what I'm doing very well, but hey, I got this. Okay. Just don't want too much of the glitter. Because then when we put the next one on, I really need, Kurt, you need to start to be my interpreter. You could come and be talking to tell me what everybody's saying. Because then I don't have to look up. And then you can tell me how bad they're saying things to me. Okay, so that's the purple. Well, Halloween and Christmas is all about glitter. Okay, what happened? Somebody got... Joanne, sweet baby Jesus, she said fake. What? Yes, they're fake nuts. You know, and it's the only one who like, oh yes, glitter. Yes, Joanne, glitter, you have to do it. It's Halloween. Okay, so now, I might try, I'm just afraid, I'm gonna try to dry it a little. Let me just try to dry it a bit. Thank you guys for sharing. I'm trying to dry this as much as I can before coat number 2 comes on, because nothing worse than them bleeding together. But it's really a lot of fun to do this. But those, I've had those canisters or those little container things to squirt the paint, and it works perfect. And this is a smaller apple, not the big apple. That's why I like to let that one dry a little bit more. And these make fun witch's apple. You're gonna glitter? You need to. Okay. It's the best I'm gonna do. Now, let's go for Psycho Green. Okay. Let's see, Psycho Green. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Never done this with the stuff before, so let's go for it. Oh, this one, a little loogie on here. Now this one's not coming out as nice. This one's a little not as thick. Okay. Now this one I won't glitter because I don't want to glitter. I I don't want to glitter on top of the, otherwise it'll be a mess. I'm dripping paint. This is paint with Mod Podge. Yes, I'm making a monster apple. Monster. The only thing I hate about doing apples, they take a while to dry. So you're going to sit here and watch me do this for a while, I hope you know. Thank you guys for sharing me, putting me out there. I wish I had something that I could put it in and it would just instantaneously dry it. I'm going to dry this a little bit more, try to dry it as much as I can, and then we'll work on the other apple, because it takes a while to dry. I like the colors together. And it's okay if you hold it a little bit and let the excess drip off. Hi Donna, how are you? These are probably one of my favorite things I've always worked on. It's just, they're time consuming because you have to watch paint dry. I wish I could glitter the green, but the problem is the big mix. An angel. Okay, I have to look at it. After this, I'll look at it. With the paint, Mod Podge. Because it adheres better. It's just, this is the only part I don't like, the drying. Did Kurt respond to you, Sherry? So I wish I had something that would actually dry it fast. I'm going to hit it up with a high. If you put too much paint on here and you can't get it to dry, it's going to mess up your ribbon. Oh, she's playing the lotto. Going to be very moist. So we need to, you're not going to see this, guys, just so you know, you're not going to see this part. So if you can kind of eliminate some of the goo in the center, do it. Gooey, rich and chewy. Just remove some of that, because if it doesn't dry fast enough, it's going to cause problems with your ribbon. Here. I got a psycho cat. see the center. That's going to have a big ribbon on it. But if you don't get rid of it, oh, it's terrible. Because nobody's going to see this part. Sometimes you just gotta get it out of there. Pus removal. Okay, let's try to do it again. This is the only part I don't like. It takes a while to do this, but you're not gonna see the center. And I forgot about that. You're not supposed to put much in the center. You're gonna have a big bow on this thing. Maybe we should have done one color. She loves you, Sherry. She feels for you, Sherry. Now just remember, you're not going to see this. So just try to get any of that goop out, because it's going to cause a headache. You want that super dry. So I'm trying to save you guys from the noise, but we'll be putting purple and black ribbon on here. Yes, we all do need prayers. Okay, I'm going to let this baby sit for now, because you need to, I hate painting. It's messy, messy, messy. It's fun to do, but if the time frame to get it in on the line is different. Okay, so this one I don't worry too much. You notice the top is clear, that's what we want. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ribbon. This one is going to be a standard pumpkin caramel apple. So I took from Dollar Tree, they have this High Faith in Creations. I'm going to take two together. And I'm going to try to move it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. I'm going to put it on top of each other. And we're going to just do this. Okay, we're going to do one, and then we're going to do a second one. We're going to take a pipe cleaner. And then we're going to take the second one and do the same thing. I like both of them. Like I said, I've got some ones that are really cute here too. So now this is going to be a double. So we're going to be double siding this. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. I mean, this is easy to do. So you're going to take one. That's going to go on one side. Now you're going to put the other one. Hang on. If you got hands that work, you're going to put it on the other side. And I gotta find the center, wherever that is. My hands just don't function anymore. I think we're gonna do this first. It's been a long time since I've done these. So I have to remember what I did. So you can pick and choose which side you want. So you want to twist them, because one's going to be on one side, one's going to be on the other side. Now you're going to lose some of your knots, but you can't help that. That happens. Is Tracy on here? Hi Tracy, how are you? You're coming to the clown show. Okay, so let me just make sure I've got it wrapped a couple times. So the better, the less paint in the center is actually the better. So now we're going to do this, and I got to bring it in with some, put these together. Then we're going to, and if you lose your nuts, it's okay. You can put some more back on. just want to get these together a little bit more. Hi, Rogue Resale. What's your first name? Losing some important, yes. Sometimes you lose your nuts and sometimes you don't. So you're going to lose them sometimes. So you can just go ahead and shove them back on if you got spots that are, and if not, just wait till you're done and add a little Mod Podge to that. We'll worry about that later. Okay, we'll just keep my little nuts over here. So see, isn't that cute? And I think it looks the best when you do the double colors. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Doesn't it look better when you have all the little stuff? Oh, thank you. Rogue Resale. What's your first name? And welcome. So you've got the two together. Okay, we got that. Now it's glued. Now we get to add some fun things to this while that one thing is sitting here trying to figure out what it's doing. Now I have a lot of stuff from years ago from Dollar Tree, so we're going to add some, give it some style. So now I got to figure out where do I want to put them. I think I'm going to put them underneath here without properly burning myself. Now I like both. I like the crazy one. Sometimes you got those. Yeah, now I got them. Is that Amy from Rogue? I didn't see that. I'm too busy paying attention. Amy, welcome, Amy. I gotta work on getting some better lighting in this room. I'm starting to feel like I'm elderly and I can't see what I'm doing anymore. Now, you can go crazy and do whatever you want to do. Hey, Tracy. Hi, Heather. How are you? Okay, so we're not done yet. We're going to add a little bit more to that. I'm going to add a little of this kind to the top. Just don't want to burn myself. And it's fun layering. And like I said, the one with the googly eyes, we're going to do a googly eye tonight. I love the googly eyes. But then I'll show you the other stuff I did too. The first time I did it, I hate having that paint just sit there and take forever to dry. It just drives me crazy. Okay, so we're still adding. This is the fall one. This is not a girl. Casper's messing with you. Who's got Casper messing? Oh, Tracy? Okay. Let's add a little bit more. Let's see what else I got. I got all kinds of stuff. I could add a little of this fall stuff. Add a few. No, I don't want the same leaves. Let's go with, I don't know if I like those either. I'm not picky. I just sometimes don't like some of the stuff. Add a few, a little bit more of these at the bottom. I don't want to be here all night. I'm sure you guys would like to get to bed eventually. I didn't realize what time it was the last time, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to turn my lights on outside, and the poor flag's out there. It's supposed to have a light on it. So I gotta always put my light on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We do the Choctaw. I'm excited about that. Me and my honey get to actually spend some time together. So now you can make it super pretty, or you can make it crazy. It's kind of like your thing. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Brown's Delight. What's your first name? And welcome. I don't do all the hoopla for Halloween, but that stick could look cute with a black snake. Ooh, yeah. This will, oh, shoot, you guys. I forgot to put the, Lordy have mercy. Sometimes I think I forget my brain cell. Gotta put the important thing on here. Gotta have the stick. Thank you. You just told me something I forgot to do. So now we can keep adding a little bit more to it. Let's see. I did have some curly cues. Hang on. I got a bag of garbage from last year. I've been trying to figure out what I want to put on this one. I do have a spider. Now we can make him a spider. I don't have a snake though. He's too big. I could put is he the same size? He's the same size. Let's just do a little ziggle under her. Don't burn yourself. Like I said, you can make them whimsical and it's really a lot of fun. Oh God, I missed everybody. Thank you guys. You know, I don't know where my brain is. Hey, Mary. Late for a very important date. Yeah, it's a fall one, but you can make it festive. It doesn't have to be just specifically fall. It can be festive. Now I'll show you, this is the fall one. Now we can add more. Actually, I think it needs a little something back here. It needs a little something back there. Let me add a little something back there. Okay, so now I like it better. It's just a little fall. Just gotta make sure it doesn't fall out. There. So just whimsical fall. Now I'll show you my other fall ones because then we're going to work on the beast. The one that is going to take a little bit of time. So here's one I did. Isn't he the cutest? Look at that spider. This is one I did a while ago. Isn't he the cutest with the little spider on it? Now here I did the black and the orange. And I did the orange spiral thingy. Thank you. So that's an old one I did. And I've done the purple. Now my ribbons my bows are all squished. I just pulled them out of a box. So I remember what I did with these things. So like I said, these were my very first ones and they dripped too much. I didn't like the dripping. No dripping. And here I did a basic one. I did a basic one. Aw, thank you. It's fun. Hi Joyce, how are you? Isn't that cute? Now see, you can do simple. That's a simple one. And then this is the last one I did a while ago. And like I said, it's not all fluffed up. These I got out of the package and I lost some of my nuts on this one too. I gotta go buy some more nuts. So you can do all kinds of things with these. Yes, you guys have to try these. These are just so fun. Have all the fun stuff from Dollar Tree. Okay, so let's start on the beast. He's a little wet still. Hang on. Hi, Marcy. How are you? Gotta give it a little bit more time here. Let me move some of my nuts. Now, if you really wanted to, you could do a caramel apple and maybe do some drips. I just never did it that way. What did I use for the apple? Apples. These are actual apples. This one is a Dollar Tree apple, but I painted it black to be the witch's apple. Now my other ones are heavy-duty red apples, and they're the more expensive red apples. If you can find the red apples, they're better. I think they look better. You gotta make sure this is dry. I've just got the fear of paint right now on here. So I'm going to have to be real gentle. This is where I don't like using paint to make the fun ones because it's such a time-consuming thing. So we're going to go for it, and it's a possibility it get messed up, but I can't do anything about it because that's life. Okay, so were we going to use the black one on this one since it's purple? Granny Smith, that you can do that Granny Smith too. Okay, so we're going to do the black one on here. So let's go ahead and take, I got to be careful with that. When you paint them, they're just such a pain. Okay, I need, I'm going to have to do Where'd my scissors go? There they are. Hiding. I think sometimes it's better with less paint. I'm trying to make my eyeballs too. Hold on. I was hoping, oh, that's what I wanted to use. 2 of these and 2 of these. I've got these are all from Dollar Tree. And every year I just try to stock up on them, but I'm short on these. So I can't wait till they get some more in. Move all that out of the way. Now you can go crazy and add all these colors to it. I mean, you can just add and mix everything. Like there's a difference. What do you mean? Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Now I gotta be very careful because see, my paint's not 100% dry. Guys, I'm gonna crank on the air dryer. I just need the top really dry. Hi Rita, how are you? Oh, thank you. Hi Joanna. Is it Joanna? Or Joanna? Sparks. Welcome. Oh yeah. I have to come up with something for Frankenstein. I just don't know what we would use. Maybe just create some bolts. I can feel the paint. I can feel it. Okay. We're not going to kill ourselves on this one because oh, my nuts moving around. I don't want nuts on this one. No nuts. No nuts. What happens? You don't change your paper out. Okay, let me put that over and touch my hands. Now let's go ahead and do this again and use my pipe cleaner again with a ribbon. So we're going to add the 2 together. We're going to do the purple and the cobwebs. Make sure I got the right direction because, you know, there's a difference. And I love that. Is that not the coolest webbing? I'm going to have to try to do that with a Frankenstein. I've just never done it with the Frankenstein. I've just done paint. And the problem with paint, it's really hard though. It's just trying to keep it drying. So you almost you want to do it, but you want to do it where you can put it off to the side, let it sit for hours, and then it can dry thoroughly. Then you can decorate it, but it's hard to show somebody something that's actually takes time to do. But we gotta do what we gotta do. And then when you're done with them, just let them sit. Try not to do too much with them because then they'll get all. Now I'm gonna have to figure this one out. I'm gonna see if I can slide that on there, because I don't want too much of the paint off. So let me do this. Okay. Now that should work. Okay. I shouldn't have to have that. Try to slip this baby over and then glue it. Oops. Get that out of the way. Just going to slip it because we want it on both sides. Now I'm going to try to keep it up a little higher so don't touch. No touchy, no touchy. I want it to touch, but not too much. So I'm going to sit here and hold it. Hey, I can't wait. I got to work on my doll when we get back this weekend. I got to work on the doll. My Santa. I have ideas now. The mind's been going. The mind's a terrible thing. I'm just kidding. Okay. Isn't it cute? Looky. Isn't it cute? You can adjust your ribbon and stuff. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's find some creative stuff. Now, see, this one had a bat on it. I just love the eyes. Now, this one will have eyeballs, too. But I'm going to darken the eyes. I did one that's dark. I wanted them a little darker. I don't like them, like, so bright. all I did is that dioxide, which is my favorite. Yeah. Sherry, are you tired? You just want to make it dirty. Now this one is, I mean, I like the white, but I think sometimes a little dirtier. I think it looks better when it's dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. So now we got to figure out where we want the eyeballs. We'll probably have to put them down here and hope and pray. Don't lose an eyeball. I may have to hold it a while. Now you can make it a cyclops. If you're good at painting and you can draw pictures on these, this would be cool. No, I'm not that talented. Ooh, cyclops. Woo! Oh, no, I know. I know, I know. I have a speech impediment. Shh, don't tell anybody. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, oops. Get your eyeball back up there. I hate to say what it really looks like when you see it. You're heavily medicated. Maybe I need to get some medication. I gotta get that to dry really good. I want it to stay. Hang on. Isn't he cute? Bulging eyes. I just want to make sure he's dried. His eyes are not up as high, but that's okay. He can see. Don't get too medicated. Nah, you're fine. Okay, so now let's get just a few things to put on here. And then we call it a night. Okay. This one. Okay, I can see if I got something I can put on the straw itself. Maybe I could put a spider. You think I should glue a spider on here? Or maybe put a spider on the actual, the knitting. Or should I put a spider on the netting? Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, you could do that too. Yeah, always show that straight on. Okay, what do you think? Spider? It's a bra. It's just eyeballs. There's just something about those eyeballs. No, so do I need a spider? Hi, Clifton's Crafty Case. Oh, Casa, how are you? So yes to the spider. Yes, guys, I'm just a little strange sometimes. It's getting late. So we got the spidey. Now, it looks like he needs something up front. I'm trying to think of what he needs up front. What does he need up front? See, some of this has got glue on here. Ooh, he's like, I forgot to glue it in there. I'll glue it later. Let's put a little bit of branches in the center. I think that should be good. And he should be good for the evening. They're fun to do. Like I said, just have, when you do these, just have fun. Make it your own. I'm trying to put that in here real quickly. Stick a bunch of that in there. I forgot to glue that thing in there. Working with me is like working with Final Destination. You never know what's going to happen here. Oh, what is on here? Okay, I'm going to do one more hairy looking thing. I like the bigger apples because they're sturdy apples. These are not as sturdy. So they just kind of move everywhere. But hey, if you can't find one kind, you got to do another kind. It'll look like it's his hair. Now I wish I got a lot of glue strips here, everywhere. Try to get these to go up a little higher. So there you have the little one. Am I something? Did I miss anybody? No, I think I got everybody. So you guys like them? Thank you guys. It's a lot of fun to do these. You can get really creative and put some eyelashes on him so he doesn't look so strange. The macabre. So you got them. So you can do different things. But like I said, when you're painting them, you got to take your time to do this. Now this one I did them up higher and I didn't do any kind of ribbon. So it's kind of fun to do them different ways. But these are heavy apples. This is not a heavy apple. And then the other one, like I said, you know, just have fun with them. But my favorite, I think, still is my little spider. See his little eyeballs? He's just the cutest little one. But these apples are heavy and they feel, you know, when you're doing something with them, they're not going to tip over. But, you know, if you, that's all you have, that's all you have. And then you have your everyday one. And these really are cute when you put them on a tray. Oh, thank you. These are really cute when you have like a triple tray. You can, you know, but they gotta be wide enough. And you can put them up on your trays and stuff and add them with your desserts and stuff. It's really cute. Hi, Larissa. How are you, sweetie? So you can do a lot of things with these. They're just a lot of fun. That's why I'm excited about Halloween. It can't get here soon enough for me. So remember to get these from Get Your Nuts at Hobby Lobby. Package of nuts. And I don't know how much they are. Now this is, I've had this thing for a while. But they're... Oh, $6.99. Yes, we will get together. We got to go shopping. These are perfect. Now, you can eliminate all the excess stuff, like these little pieces are here, the heavy stuff, but I don't worry about it. So, and it smells amazing. I got my nuts. You got your nuts. We all got our nuts. So, these are perfect. Like I said. Stock up on them because after they go, it's really hard to find them. Now, some people say to use a hamster bedding or whatever. Half the time I can't find the stuff, so I don't have it. I never can find them. So, but yeah, so you can do a fun one. And you can get crazy, put eyes on both sides if you wanted to. Or you could have put the eyes up on top, I guess. And then, like I said, this one is more of a subtle fall one with a little bit of whimsy in it. So you guys gonna try this? I think I still got that diamond dust because I feel it in my arms. So remember, these are a Dollar Tree. They're only $1 a piece or $1.25, but you can paint them. I use corn cob. Oh, I have to check it out. Cindy, thank you. Hi, Nani. Nani Lorraine Decor. I believe I read that correctly. Welcome. I found the stuff looks like Sweet Annie marked down. Oh, really? You'll have to send me a picture so I can go look for it. I don't mind the real stuff. It smells good. But the hard thing is once you go through it. Kitty, my kitty, he's doing good. Trouble, though. He's not here. I don't know where I made a noise and it scared him off. So he's doing something on his own. So send me a picture what it looks like. Because I'll even buy that. I mean, it's probably cheaper than... Sweet Annie's not cheap. So, but just remember, this is, you gotta definitely go look and find it. But these are Dollar Tree, but the real apples I used, like I said, I got these at these are heavy duty, real looking apples, and I got these from an antique store. They were like 12, but I'm down to like one left. I think I gave a couple away, but I gotta find these. They're very heavy compared to these. See the size? This is styrofoam. This is not styrofoam. This is more of a, kind of reminds me of like a resin, but it's not. But it's very heavy. Yeah, definitely send me a picture because I want to see that. So make sure you try to find these, because these are better. They're heavy. They'll hold up. Now these will, but they're just, if something knocks it over, it's knocked over. But these are sturdy, man. They're heavy. So, but that's all I had for you guys tonight. I won't be on tomorrow because we'll be at the Choctaw, going to see the Doobie Brothers. Oh, you know what? I love going shopping at Hobby Lobby and finding inexpensive stuff. I'm always finding good stuff. So I will be back hopefully on, oh, almost fixed the wrong stuff, hopefully on Thursday night. It all depends on what time we get in and what time we're done with friends and stuff for 4th of July. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go to a nice dinner, and then watch the concert, and then tomorrow we may, if we have time, go gamble, but not much. I'm not one to want to lose money. If I can gain the money and I was that good, that'd be one thing, but I don't know if my luck's that good, so I'd have to try it. So, well, guys, I love you all. I will talk to you on Thursday. Happy 4th of July. Be safe and watch what you drink and relax and enjoy family, okay? Love you all, and I'll send pictures out later, and I'll keep you posted on the sale thing. I've still got to figure it out, and I got to check with my friend Sherry there how I should do something. So, and then Sherry, I got to get those cutouts too. So, and then I got to go look at your angel. I got to do that too. So I got to remember to do everything. Okay, guys, love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.